Checking in from Omaha, Nebraska, Mason Morelli is getting ready for his second season in Vegas, and he joins us. Mason, thanks for taking a few minutes. And how's the summer going?
It's good. It's going good. It's flying by per usual, but it's good. Just spending my summers in Omaha, working out and skating with my old college buddies and the team here in Omaha at the college rink. So that's been good. It's been nice to see some old friends and have a little time off and see my family and some buddies back home. So it's been good. It's good. Summer's it's flying by. It's hot and it's nice though. It's nice to have a little time off.
So the calendar turned to August. It's no surprise that you'd be hard at work getting ready for this season, but it's important for you guys to recuperate too. For how long, when the season ended, did you put the bag down and allow yourself to recharge before you got back to work again?
I took about 2.5, 3 weeks off. And then I picked up the workouts again and then started, getting back on the ice. But yeah, it was good. It was nice to have a little mental recharge and I guess a physical recharge as well. But yeah, it's always nice to have a little time off, but I'm excited to get the season going.
Everyone has guys that they skate with during the off season as you guys try to keep sharp, whether it's other pros who live in your hometown or junior buddies, college friends. You're in Omaha, you said. Is that an advantage of playing NCAA hockey? It seems like there is a central location you guys can go back to, and programs, facilities. It seems like that's a benefit that a lot of college guys take advantage of.
Yeah, big time. It's nice. It's nice when your college is, pretty open and welcoming to alumni, and allow them to come back and train and skate. It's nice too because Omaha has their whole team here, so we've been skating with those guys and getting some good skates and some good skill work, and the pace has been high, so it's been good. And then working out with those guys in the pro group, and the current players has been good. It's been challenging. Everyone's pushing each other, and it's been good. But like I said, summer's flying by, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of all the other guys that are on Henderson. I'm sure they're all looking forward to getting the season going, just like I am.
Looking back at last year with the Golden Knights organization, it was a great year for you. You had 13 goals in Henderson, but you also made your NHL debut, scored your first three NHL goals. I have to think at that time, I know you did a lot of interviews. I know your phone was blowing up when you scored in your NHL debut, but then you get back to work, you get back to business. You said you had a chance to go back to Minot to go home. Did it kind of happen all over again? Because then all of your friends, they're all seeing you for the first time in person at that point.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty cool. I had a lot of people reach out, and I had a lot of really good support, and a lot of people that congratulated me, and it was very special going home and seeing some friends and some family friends, and a lot of my family that wasn't able to be there. But yeah, it was very special, and it was really fun getting home and just having a little time off and hanging with my family and friends, and just kind of reminiscing about the year and looking forward to the fall to this next season.
I think most fans by now understand just how important the Morelli name is to North Dakota hockey. I think a couple of weeks ago you went back to Minot. Your grandfather Reggie has a memorial golf tournament that you attend. I know you like to golf as well, but he was a North Dakota hockey legend. Your dad played. Now, of course, you have made the NHL. You've scored in the NHL. What did it mean to you last year? Not just in terms of the accomplishment for you, but it's just another strong chapter in the Morelli hockey history.
Yeah, I think it's a credit to my grandpa and my dad and everyone else in my family that shaped me into who I am and helped me get to where I am today. And I'm very thankful for that. I have a pretty incredible family, and I owe a lot to them. And I miss them and I love them. And it was pretty special having them there. It was so awesome seeing how well the VGK organization treated my family and got them there to the games, and just very thankful for that moment, and something that we'll never forget. It was very special for all of us, and hopefully there's more NHL games that they can attend. And I just have a lot of gratitude for how well they were treated, and the organization just took such good care of them. And it was a very cool moment, and I know that my grandpa Reggie was smiling down for sure. We all miss him greatly, and we had a really good time in memory of him at the golf tournament about a month ago. So he's smiling down for sure.
Mason, you mentioned how the summer's flying by, and I think we all agree with that. Unfortunately, we're about to hit the dog days, I think, but it probably isn't exactly the same as last summer, where you signed a contract with the VGK pretty quickly, but you were a free agent. It was your first NHL contract. You were coming off of a Calder Cup run with the Hershey Bears. I mean, that had to feel like a really short summer. How is this one different?
Yeah, yeah. Last summer was definitely very short. It passed by pretty quick. I didn't start my summer until about July 1st. But yeah, it was kind of nice. I mean, you never want to have a long summer. That means you didn't make playoffs and you didn't go very deep. But hopefully this next season we at the end of the 2024 to 25 season we have a short summer because then that means you had a good season. But it was nice to recharge a little bit and like I said, see some family and friends and some college friends. And being in Omaha has been nice. It's always good to reconnect with some old friends and have some time, to recover mentally and physically. But again, I think everyone wants a short summer, right? That just means that you had a good year and you made the playoffs and you went deep. And if you have short summers, it usually means it's a good thing. And I don't think guys are going to complain about that.
You were a Calder Cup champion with the Hershey Bears in 2023. Fast forward to 2024, the Hershey Bears won again, beating Coachella Valley again. I'm sure you still have a lot of friends back there. I'm sure you were tuned in, but what was it like watching the second go around for the Hershey Bears? Was it just pure happiness for your friends, or does it also start to light the fire again that October can't get here soon enough?
Yeah, both. I think both for sure. I was really happy for those guys. I was rooting them on. A lot of good buddies that were still on the team. Pretty crazy that it was a rematch of the year prior. So it was pretty cool. Kind of crazy seeing that. But yeah, I was very happy for them and but also like you said, kind of igniting the fire again, trying to get back into a deep playoff run with whoever, hopefully with VGK. But I know that HSK is due for a long playoff run as well. So we'll see. I hope that we have a great year this year and for both teams. And like I said, I think every guy would agree with me that they would like a short summer because that means you had a good year. So yeah, just kind of chomping at the bit to get the season going. I think a lot of guys agree, and especially when you miss playoffs with HSK that we missed, you just kind of want to get back to it and have a redemption year and just keep plugging away. And yeah, I think I think it's gonna be a fun year, and I think a lot of us are really excited for it.
I've been curious to ask you for a little while, Mason. For fans who don't know, your girlfriend Sydney also involved in the sports world. She's a photographer, works for the Kansas City Chiefs, does some baseball. You told me with the Kansas City Royals, so she's very busy. I wonder in the last, let's say 2 years, let's use that frame. You have a Calder Cup ring, and you're now a National Hockey Leaguer, and you've scored in the NHL. In the last 2 years, she's had a couple of Super Bowls. So who's had a better 2 year window, you or her?
Yeah, I know it's don't put me in that position, BMAC. That's a tough question. Honestly, probably I'm going to give it to her. She's had such an incredible 2 years, and a lot of very cool moments for her, and a lot of people are proud of her and rooting her on. And it's been very fun to watch and be by her side with that. But I mean, she works hard and she deserves all of it. So, yeah, but definitely a very eventful past couple of years for us, and I think only big things are going to come for her. So I sure hope that I'll be rooting her on.
I would imagine that in your house, or if not in your house, then at least your parents' house, family members, there's lots of pictures of you playing hockey, lots of game action photos. How many taken by her? Are you a part of her portfolio or not quite?
Yeah, I think there's a couple printed out that she's taken to me, but usually when she comes to watch, she tries to put the work aside and enjoy it and, kind of be present in the moment. But I guess that's a good point, BMAC. I'll have to have her bring her camera next time she comes down to Vegas and see if we can get some action shots.
That's a credential I can get her pretty easily.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll pass the message along.
Mason, as we are again nearing the home stretch of the off season, obviously you've been hard at work. What are some of the things that you've been focusing on? Everyone has areas of their game or areas of their fitness that they really try to key on. What have you been focused on?
I think just working on my skating and getting a little quicker and my skill work and my shooting and stuff around the net. Just little things that I want to fine tune in my game, and then obviously being good in the defensive zone and just evolving my game in the defensive zone. That's kind of hard to work on in the summer, but something I want to focus on during the year. But yeah, I think just trying to eat properly and get the proper rest and just fully be ready to go when camp comes in mid-September. And like I said, just really excited for that and excited to get the season going.
I know Omaha can be a lot of fun. I don't know if you were at the College World Series or not, but I know that's a fun town. Having said that, what about Vegas do you miss the most over the course of the summer months that you look forward to getting back to?
Well, obviously I miss the guys a lot. I miss seeing the guys, and I know that there's some guys that are still in Vegas for the summer, so I miss those guys and excited to see all the boys back here in mid-September. I miss the golf. There's really good golf in Vegas. Not that there's bad golf in Omaha, but there's some pretty world-class golf in Vegas that I miss, and there's some restaurants that I definitely miss in Vegas. So I would say those are the biggest things. I miss the boys, golf, and food.
The last one before I let you go, Mason. Again, you had a great year with the Silver Knights. You made a heck of an impression with your stint with the Golden Knights in the spring. Now it's your second year in the organization, going into another training camp. Do you approach this VGK camp differently than maybe you did the first time around?
I think I'm gonna approach it the same way. I just wanted to last summer, or last camp, I just wanted to go in and work hard and just put my head down and go to work and hopefully make a good impression and be a good teammate to whichever team I was on, and learn from a lot of those guys because there's so many big names and potential Hall of Fame players on VGK. So just like learning from them and being around them was super cool. And I think I'm just gonna have the same mindset. Just go in and work hard and play my game and just try to make a good impression again, and hopefully good things come from that. So yeah, just really looking forward to getting it going.
Well, Mason, we appreciate you checking in with us and enjoy the last few weeks of the summer because there's a big season up ahead. We look forward to seeing you back in town.
Yep. Thanks, B Mac. I'm excited to see you guys soon.